All right, NBC 10 political commentator Sue O'Connell is here with us. Sue, let's look back at the rearview mirror right now. Final weekend until Election Day tomorrow. Which campaign you think used their time the most wisely here?
Oh, Colton, that's a good question. Remember, there are three things the campaigns needed to accomplish this weekend in those swing states. One is motivate the base to vote, reach undecided or persuadable voters, and three, make no mistakes. What did former President Trump do? Well, he spent the weekend giving speeches filled with dark and violent rhetoric, seeming to suggest that if an assassin wanted to shoot him, they'd have to shoot through the press, the media first. And while he was doing this, his campaign was running ads focusing on his policy platform. But the comments from his rally last week about Puerto Rico, his recent comments about protecting women, continue to dog him. And then there's Vice President Harris. She was staying disciplined, on message. She has moved to a completely positive world, not even mentioning Trump anymore. She's trying to reach as many voters as she can. Of course, the election's going to tell us the answer, ultimately, which campaign did better, but I think it's Harris right now.
Well, let me play devil's advocate for you right now, right? In your opinion, is it possible that Harris's ground game is too good? And here's the reason that I ask, because we all, myself, a lot of people that I know,
I hear you at your desk.
You know exactly what I'm about to say. We are over all of the political commercials. They're everywhere. We can't escape them. We're getting text messages 24/7. There's also reports that Harris right now has so many volunteers in Pennsylvania that people are getting their doors knocked on 2 or 3 times. My question to you is, do you think that Harris and her campaign can overdo it, and could that backfire and turn people off?
Always a good thing to look at, Colton. Look, I totally feel for the people in those swing states. But this happens every single cycle, at least in terms of the ads and the nonstop texts everyone is getting. Hey, Kamala, hey, Trump, you still need that $30, right? You feel like asking back. But as far as the door knocking and the calls, the Harris campaign has done such a great job raising money and hiring staff and having volunteers. If you have a good campaign on the ground, they're going to come back and call you again and visit you and ask if you need a ride to the polls. It is absolutely annoying, and it's very hard and expensive work. But the reason the campaigns do it and run those ads is because it works. You never, ever want to lose a race because you didn't knock on one more door one more time.
Well, and with that in mind, right, in the same reports that I mentioned from Pennsylvania, there's also the report that people are seeing no Trump volunteers out door knocking. This is what Elon Musk was supposed to be out there taking care of for Trump, correct? So what's happening here?
So I think, Colton, when all is said and done, this is going to be known as the Elon Musk election. All of his money being poured into this. And if Trump loses, one of the reasons Trump loses is because his campaign outsourced their ground operation, which includes door knocking, to Elon Musk's Political Action Committee. And unlike the Democrats and everyone else who use volunteers, Musk and the Republicans actually hired people to do the work. Now, you might be thinking, great, they hired people, that must be better. But experts say it's not better, and it leaves more room for fraud. And the magazine publication Wired is reporting that Musk's workers were transported in a U-Haul vans, and then were fired after speaking out about the bad conditions, and then stranded in swing states and couldn't get back. So again, we'll see how effective Musk was when it comes to be Wednesday afternoon.
Deep breaths, everyone. I would say we only have a few more days left, but who knows how long this thing could stretch out.
We'll be right here.
Yeah, Sue, thank you. Of course, you can join Sue and her co-host, Corey Smith, for a special live edition of At Issue tonight at 7:30. NBC 10 political reporter Matt Pritchard, he's going to have a live report from D.C. for us. We're going to hear about college students, the role that they have in the youth vote, and what it could play in this year's election.